there you are, and welcome to something slightly different from our normal videos, as what you're looking at here is about 4 million Chuck Norrises, and they in turn are surrounded by a further 4 million zombies. Now in some of my previous videos you may have heard that I'd really like to fill up some of these maps with goo and gore, and so that's exactly what we're going to be doing here today. You see, in this game when a unit takes damage it produces a small amount of goo, and if there's enough units all together taking enough hits, that goo all starts to pile together. So what we needed was someone who can't really be killed, and that's why we've cloned Chuck Norris 4 million times. Now there's actually 4 separate teams here of Chuck Norrises, each with 1 million Chuck Norrises per team. So all the Chuck Norrises are going to be fighting each other while being surrounded by zombies and then fighting too. Hopefully that should produce a lot of goo, and also hopefully that'll produce enough to fill up this small area here. And of course we're going to be using the help of time-lapse cameras because this is going to take hours. So let's give it a go. Okay, so after about 5 minutes of watching a near infinite amount of Chuck Norrises beat the ever-living crap out of each other, I actually happened to notice something. They're not actually producing any goo on the floor here at the moment, at least it doesn't feel like it, and then it kind of struck me. Maybe because they're invincible, they can't actually really take any damage at all. But there is little lakes appearing down below, but it's hard to tell whether they're from the zombies or from the Chuck Norrises themselves. So what we need to do is create our own custom unit, and hopefully that'll be able to produce some results. So what we have here is a unit known as the Meat Shield. It has 280 million points of health, but sadly only deals 1 damage. So hopefully with our aptly named Meat Shield in place, we should actually now produce the result that we want. So let's try again, shall we, and hit that time lapse. Look, ladies and gentlemen, it's working. There appears to be signs of life. The pools are appearing. Oh, okay. So we're going to let this run for a little bit and then we'll go explore and see what we've managed to create. Ladies and gents, the brutal melee below us ensues, and indeed, we are starting to create some magnificent puddles here. I just love how all the zombies are mixed in with them here, and just no one has died whatsoever. No one deals enough damage. Now this is impressive down here. Down in the deepest part of the plains, we are actually starting to fill it up, so most of the goo will be draining into this area here. So yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on this as the battle progresses. God, look at some of these as well that have started to form on the outskirts here. Hopefully we'll be able to connect these all up eventually. That'd be really awesome. Yeah, I forgot to mention, I also set the zombies to be against each other here as well. So yeah, the zombies are having their own little battle, forming this gigantic wall of corpses in the middle. And no matter where you look on this battlefield now, it is really starting to fill up. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're still nowhere near where we need to be. So we're going to focus the camera here on the basin, and let's let the time lapse play out and see if we can start connecting some of these puddles. Gentlemen, so that was about 2 hours there, and it definitely looks like we've been making some really good progress here. We've managed to fill in quite a bit of the basin. However, a lot of the troops are still left alive here. I'm actually kind of surprised that we haven't managed to kill each other. Let me just go see what the health of one of these guys is. Okay, so yeah, he's barely lost any health at all. That's absolutely amazing. So let's just have a look around the battlefield here because, yeah, we've made actually quite a few of them now all over the place. Almost nothing is left of the zombie army here. But again, we're still quite a way away here from actually being able to fill in this basin. I mean, the depth of this thing. I've just come down to the bottom of this lake, and there's still two guys in the depths of it, fighting with swords. That's absolutely brilliant. And it is absolutely so deep down there as well. But it's certainly not filled up yet. So we're going back to the time lapse and let them go for, what, I don't know, another 2 hours. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been about 4 hours now. Brutal fighting here on the front lines, and yeah, we've actually managed to fill in a significant portion of this area now. I'm actually kind of pleased with how well this has gone. Look at some of these other areas as well. Massive lakes all over the place, and I dare, let's have a look at the kill counters quickly. Okay, actually, you know, 500,000 almost for every single team. That's kind of impressive considering they've got 280 million health each. Just look at this entire area. I mean, we really have covered this entire lake. Oh my god, let's go have a look how deep it is in the center over here. I've got a feeling this is going to be pretty dang deep down here. Oh my god, the soldiers are still fighting at the bottom. How much health have these guys actually got? They've still got... They've barely lost any health whatsoever. That was still at 29 million, 279 million out there. But yeah, I'm actually really impressed here. I'm wondering whether I should leave this going a little bit longer and just see if we really can fill it all up. So yeah, I'm going to go away from the keyboard for a little bit, and we're probably going to outro on one more little time lapse here. And I'll see how far we can actually let this go. I can't believe that so few have actually died here. That's really impressive. But yeah, where should we go for this one? I think we should come over this side. We haven't looked at it really from over this side, so we'll leave this here, and I'll catch you in the next one.